did it.
Goddamn Ruskies.
Keep them coming!
Fucking voice line, man. Jesus Christ. I love that voice line so much. Chat, somebody's got to go back to Lumbridge right now.
Battlestar Galactica. All the beats for you.
Oh my god. Exy and Payla, thank you very much, guys. Ay, ay, ay. Oh! This motherfucker. The scab. Boom! Woo! Oh, my fucking head! Did he shoot me in the ear? No, he pinned my helmet. This motherfucker. Where the fuck is he? I don't see him. He's probably in a bush, right? I'm gonna reposition and try to snipe him. Exy and Bela, thank you so much. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you, Bela. Across? No, no, no. He's closer. He is closer. across behind the rock. You think he's that far? Boom! Sucker!
John here. Horse cock John that is. Fuck yeah, cock, horse cock for life. Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. No one wants to be defeated. Showing
man.
how funky and strong is your
I
fight.
fucking
It
love
doesn't
this
matter
gun.
who's wrong or right.
I said updated 3 months ago. Whoa. I have no idea then. Oh, wowee wah. Wowee wah.
Damn, they're still breathing.
Grenade? Hello? Grenade? Chat, we have unexploded ordnance in the dorms. Stay away. Bro, I didn't know they added jams to fucking grenades now. Oh shit. People coming in. I know they can fucking hear me. Player scavs? Wait, what? It's a player scav? Already? What?
That last dono reminded me to give you $5 for a sub.
Thank you. Wonder if I killed that guy.
Right. Prime sub. Got it.
Not quite, but
The
worked out
last
anyway.
sub also reminded me to sub with Prime.
Thanks, guys.
Don't forget your Prime, guys. That last sub reminded me to sub.
I mean, I'm fine with this. Are we just gonna keep going? Level 30.
I'm patiently waiting to hear Jay Skinner's log file for the day. The storytelling is so gas. Hey Tony, it's me. The guy that had to piss in his yard for 2 weeks.
This other dude's thick as
Hello
hell.
Dad, say hi to Brazil please.
He's got a mutant as well.
These last messages also reminded me to give you this.
I just shot that guy in the head. Is he not dead? He's not dead? I just shot him in the head.
That last song didn't remind me to resub. I was just saving this for some TTS memes. XXXXXXXX. So happy Italy won today. Fuck them Brits.
Alright, guys, let's calm down with the you know, that kind of talk.
Yo, me too.
Timing on that. GG's.
Take my prime too. I was just
This
reminded.
guy.
There's a guy in that bush. I watched him run into the bush, and I don't know where he is now. Like, I don't know if he stayed in the bush or not. But I've seen him run into the bush. Yeah, I just heard him again. Oh my god, there's a GPU in there. Why is there a GPU in there? What the fuck? Why is there a fucking GPU in the cache? Dude, I'm so confused right now. Did someone put it in there maybe? Oh wait. Did he just run left again? What is he doing, man? I'm about to just run. I think he's in this bush right here. I'm not gonna even look. I'm just gonna run. Or maybe he just kept going. I don't know. But it looked like he ran straight into the bush. Dude, why was there a GPU in the bush? Or in the cache? I've never, ever found a graphics card in a fucking cache. Ever. That's never happened to me. That's insane. So that's new loot. That's never been in there before. I'm gonna say right now, I don't think they're supposed to spawn in there. Either someone put it in there, or Tarkov changed something. Yeah, either someone put it in there or Tarkov changed something serious.
Guy is literally a tank, man. This guy is such a tank. I just killed so many people too. I think that was 5 kills. Beberick, thank you guys. Thank you for the fucking subs. Beberick, thank you for the 5 gifted, man. I was super focused during this though. Pretty sure this guy ate a headshot as well. Yeah.
Here is 500 gold bitties. L gang.
Did eat
3 months
shot.
of prime.
Sloth man, you got it, bud. Oh, wow, wowie, wow. Look at me, I have an M4. King of the customs, king of the customs. Look at me, I have an M4. He's dead.
I thought that run was gonna be shitty. I was like, damn, what a waste. Turns out it wasn't. Alright, so I gotta start putting graphics cards in something else. Because it turns out oh my god, where are my rooms?
Fuck.
I don't even know where my graphics cards are. Oh wait, I know where they are. They're in here. Alright, so I got a 5th one now. I guess I'll just do this. Put it in. Oh, where is it? In this one. I got 1, 2 of these, a slick.
How many of them are
yesterday.
fucking rushing me? What is this?
Found a lot of shit in the last couple of days.
Since when do they all charge at you? 5 of them. What the fuck? This is not how they normally act. Gloar chased me too? What? What kind of AI is that? The entire gang. The whole gang. But yo, fuck that guy. Yo. Gloar and the Healy boys, man. Sheesh.
Don't you just hate it when your cat wakes you up like this? Meow. 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 Meow.
I'm confused with what the hell just went on there. Hell, thank you. What the fuck? Is he shooting me under the thing? Yep. I see you, bro. I know that spot, my man. I know that spot, bro. I know that. I invented that angle. You can't use my own angle against me. Hell, Cowboy, Nico, Glock. Thank you guys. Appreciate it, fellas. Bring a slick, yeah. Yeah, that means I gotta be really careful of shotgun boys. Here they come, chat. Are you fucking kidding me? This guy just lived that. Fuck your cast 23, Jesus Christ!
Alright. Please put me like next to any corner but this corner. I don't know if I can make it over there and fight this guy in time. I'm gonna end up getting killed, but I don't care. I just got a really good kickback from insurance that I didn't think I was getting back. So if I die, I'll just use that. I can't fight that. I can't fight 3-man, dude. Not by myself. I can't fight that. I can't fight that. There's no way. I will continue my own way. I'm not fighting 3-man, dude. I've taken out 3 guys before, but I'm not gonna go run after 3 fresh spawns that just spawned in. They all have assault rifles, dude. I will get dropped so fucking fast. Yeah, I would get dropped like the fucking hottest potato there was. I'm good. If I don't get dropped right now, I'll be shocked running across the highway. Am I hearing someone? I think I'm not gonna hit those. I'm just gonna hit these two caches and go toward the highway. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone even looking at me right now. It's all good though. We'll see. Alright, so the caches aren't that bad. There was BT in it right off the bat. So here, let's I can do another slick today. That's good. You could trade that for a rail for an M4 or an MDR or like an 8R or something. Any AR-15 type rail for like a foregrip, I think. Maybe. I don't remember. Either a foregrip or a laser. This fucking guy kills me a lot. This one shotgun guy. Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? What is going on? How are they aimbotting me like that? He's like literally aimbotting me. The scab. Are you fucking kidding me? What is going on right now? Dude, why are the scabs coming at me so fucking hard right now? This is ridiculous. I'm dead right here. Did he fucking destroy my armor? Pretty much. I'm not gonna sit there and like sacrifice my fucking self to a scab, man. Even though I do gotta go that way into the grass. Maybe it was a player too. I could have been a. Oh fuck. Dude, if he didn't talk before he shot, I would have 100% been dead. Without a doubt. Is there a lab's key card for me? Probably not, but I think we're checking there. Dude, he could have shot the shit out of me and I couldn't do anything about it. I had my back turned to him. I didn't know two could spawn in there. To be honest, I didn't know scabs even spawned this early, but whatever. Guess I was wrong. Oh, I just heard someone to my right over there. Is my chest red right now? Oh my god, it is. I gotta heal it. I got hit again? I thought I healed that. Maybe I canceled it? I thought I healed that. Whatever. Dude, I can't believe I found a graphics card in a cache. Sodium, huh? Wonder if that's what they call salt in Russia, sodium. I mean, I know salt is sodium, but we just call it salt. I keep hearing something to my right over here. That 3-man's an issue, for me, at least. If I run into them again, they're gonna be even more near, naturally. He's fighting that fucking aimbot scab. Oh my god, that almost hit me. Alright, since he's fighting the aimbot scab, he must have either came out of the mall and he's coming that way, or he's coming this way. What the fuck did I just hear? I thought that guy would be like kind of following in my footsteps. Kind of. Someone just dumped a 30 on someone. Oh, I see a dead guy. Okay. I don't think that. I feel like the shots that I just heard were getting closer, but I could be wrong. It could have been right at the caches. I got a brand new armor, not brand new, but I have a slick that I'm probably going to sell in the flea, and I also have this other level 4 armor that's better than this one. I'm not trying to look for PvP, but I mean, if someone does run close enough, I'm probably going to shoot at them. My goal was to get to 10 million, not to kill 10 million people, so. So just because someone just dumped like 60 rounds over there, I'm not trying to like run to it and kill the guy. If he wants to run away, he could run away. Fuck, this duffel bag just scared me. Such a weird sound. Alright. I'm hoping that there's no fucking campers. I'm hoping there's no dead bodies at the caches. That's like really... I don't want the focal point of this fight to be where I am. Dying is not helping me make money. Oh fuck. Okay, that's good. I don't even want that actually. If I don't hurry up, a guy is gonna come from that way though. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That's a fucking good ass find right there. Bunch of BT. Alright, let's hope the shots we heard weren't campers. And they were just people shooting scavs or each other over there or some shit. It'd be nice to just get out. I don't know how good these Excel headset is. This Excel headset is, but I'm gonna try it maybe. Oh wait. Oh. I don't know, stick to the razors. Depending on how loud his gun was, it could have been over here too.
EP low.
Dude, 14 hits.
Lieutenant Dan! Razors? I literally said I have to be careful of shotguns. First thing I see, KS-23. What is my life? That guy's wearing an Alton.
Oh,
Oh, he's dead. Oh no, I
damn.
just stabbed him in the fucking head. Oh my god. Oh man.
Hard work recognizes. Grinding, my dude.
Did you see that 180 360 break my wristy?
Bear, give up.
I don't think I need all this BT right now. I have so much BT. I'm just gonna like literally. What do I need? I'll take the BS.
I don't know if I need this tank on the right.
What's better, BS or BT? Why am I not seeing any BS? Hold on. Am I fucking blind right now? Yeah, there we go. 880,
Yeah, that's just
830.
the other two, and then we'll swing back in, go underground, get the other thing
BT's
for
better,
mechanic.
isn't it? It is. What the fuck am I doing?
Also,
So let's do this. You know what? I'm gonna try it.
974, 26 PMCs to go.
BT, BT.
25
BT.
to go.
We're gonna put a stack of. Actually, hold on. We need this. Unload. Unload. BT. And then I need the unchamber of BS. Throw a
What
BT
the
in there.
fuck? $24 to go. Wait, do I not mark this one? Is that not one that I mark? Is there one in here? Which one am I missing then? Is there one up here? I think there is, right?
Dude, I am $786,159 away from
Player there.
10 million. Optimum. Are these like the best? 22, 18. I'll try them out. Fuck it.
That's Gluhar. Did I not hear another person over here?
Oh.
They're shooting at him right now.
Do do do. Do. I need
Alright, well now what
3
I
more
do?
horses, and I'll have a dox case.
Run at it?
I
I'm
got a
not running at
lion, a
Gluhar,
cat, and a
fuck that.
horse.
Or not from that angle, at least.
Alright, fuck it. Let's try it.
Fuck.
Wait, did I bring extra ammo? No, I didn't. I did not.
How many of them are fucking rushing me? What is this? Since when do they all charge at you? 5 of what the fuck? This is not how they normally act. Gluhar chased me too? What? What kind of AI is that? The entire gang. The whole gang. But yo, fuck that guy. Pizza ya, thank you for the gifted sub. Did you say bacon on pizza is amazing? Isn't bacon good on everything? Is there anything that bacon's not good on? Looks like a Fallout gun. I said Borderlands. I said Borderlands, but I guess Fallout also works. Yikes, it's a little rough to use, ain't it? It's a little rough to use, ain't it? Did I ever get the Mark 18? No, soon TM. Soon TM. Brewer, thank you for the gifted sub. Pizza ya, thank you for the gifted sub. Mark, thank you.
L_L_L.
Where?
L_L_L_. I wish I knew what the fuck this meant, but L_.
Izar, thank you. He's entitled to his opinion. No, he's not. That is like heresy, my friend. He's spewing nonsense. He's trying to corrupt the minds of the youth and the tendies lovers. It's not okay. Must be punished. What the fuck? Damn, this thing's kind of fun. I'm digging this gun pill.
Discord updater again.
I mean, I realistically don't think it's a
Fucking
good
Discord
gun,
updates.
There you go.
Hail-legged landmark, a true hero and man of the people, burner of the great rat nests. May his flicks be swift and his bans permanent.
That shotgun's sick.
Tahente, thank you for the 5. I'm gonna slap the thermal camera on this thing next. Rip to that guy, by the way. This dude was standing right next to a scav.
Love from Germany.
D2 Debo. Bro, he was standing right next to a damn scav. Dodo, thank you for the 7 months. Yo, this gun's fun.
What is the origin of the name movement mark?
Rismail, thank you for the 500 biddies. There really is none. I wanted the name Landmark, and every time I tried getting it on like gaming platforms, it was always taken because it's like a generic name. So I put a different letter in to make it so I could get it. That's pretty much it. Wait, where am I going? I'm not getting any stashes.
Give me the highway spawn, highway spawn. Come on. Fuck! This headset's the same as the other one. Might be worse, actually. Maybe not. I don't know. The fuck is everyone? There's supposed to be a guy that spawns on the highway right here. Trying to listen. Might have to just go. He's probably up there camping. I don't care if I die though. I want to use the MDR to be honest. Or not the MDR, the other gun. I have another gun I want to use. I'm just running. Like, fuck it. I didn't even switch. I didn't repair my armor. I forgot. Oh, fuck, dude. Dude, that fucking sucks. I didn't switch armors. I fucking got sidetracked by ammo. Now I got a really shitty level 4 ammo.
Ты куда пошел? Вон он, блядь! Ебашь его! Сыщ! Покопно! Понял!
I have a feeling I didn't kill the guy I was looking for.
Служивый на!
This cannot be a PMC, there's no way. I guess it might be. No, it's not. So who the fuck? There's no way there's player scavs already, right? Dude, I think there is. That's insane, dude. How is there player scavs already? I don't know if it was a player scab or what it was, but they're gone. I got rat poison for the second time ever. I never find it, it's so rare. I know one thing, BT definitely does a better job than BS when it comes to at least what I'm doing. I'm gonna die right here. I heard too much stuff around me, so I ran because I didn't know how to fight it from the angle I was at. Why am I overweight, dude? The dumbest shit ever, I swear to God. Oh wow, I went out of breath early that time. What is so heavy on me right now? I gotta check. There's something on me that's really heavy. What weighs so? Oh. Well, let's drop that. To be honest, the Vepr Hunter I really don't need either, but I'm grabbing it. It's a free Vepr. I could really use one. I have them at my stash, but I can really use one like right now. If I can hit once in the thorax, I'm fucking cooked. Uh-oh. There might be a guy right up there in the bush. I saw the light close up. There was a little like light looking through it, and all of a sudden it went black. Could be wrong though. Probably wrong. Most of the time I am. Dude, it got dark really fast. I feel like they're trying out inertia or something. Like, I feel like it's slightly. There's a little bit of inertia. That's what it feels like to me. I could be wrong. I'm a millionaire. I think I might be the first person that didn't get that flea market unlocked yet that has $10 million. Uh-oh. I gotta go. I don't want to exfil camp. I could wait there for someone. I feel like I hear someone, but it's not worth it. It's fucking, it's a grimy, shitty thing to do. I don't like doing it. I just heard someone. Fuck. Alright.
I was gonna extract from this raid. The power's not even on.
Why whenever I join the stream you're always memeing and making my day. Since this will probably make it on YouTube, remember to hit the bell notification and subscribe Gang for life.
You can thank Logic for this build. Logic is the one that told us to use this guy. I'm gonna put the thermal camera on it. Can this take a canted sight? I don't know. I'm not sure if this can take a canted sight. What's up, broski, Nether? Jacko Tackerton, thank you for the sub through September. Damn, brother. Thank you, guys. How's this guy not dead? Not dead.
Oh my god, there's so many.
There's two of them. There's two of them. They might have been fighting each other. It might have been a solo fighting a two-man.
Yeah, at this rate, it's gonna take me forever.
see 'em.
Oh, and also, I need this all over.
I don't see them. I see him. Dead?
I think I know what I'm gonna do here. I think I'm gonna sell this armor.
Where's the other one
Maybe.
now?
It depends how it repairs, I guess. Yeah.
Is that a dead
that's-
body?
Hold on.
I think it's a dead body.
I gotta keep it. Fuck. Oh, good.
What strength am I at? I'm at 36. I got 36 strength last raid. Well, that was an interesting raid. I feel like I don't even know. I feel like I just walked around and shot people, and I'm looking for this armband.
I got too much food. I gotta stop grabbing it. There's a kit I want
Smoke,
to
thank
use
you
that
for
I
the
have.
comments,
It's
like
right
invite,
here.
Exclamation mark.
I got an
settings.
RFB with.
No,
It's
I
pretty
only
nice.
killed one
It's a
of
pretty nice gun, and it's full of
Only
M61s. And then I got this whole thing set up
Only
with
one.
it too.
The hell
This.
is that contraption?
Wait, what does this have in it?
them. It's badass, is what it is.
Hold
We
on.
didn't get a lot of loot, Rip. That's okay.
We got really good ammo ready to fucking blast with this gun. M61s, M80s, and M80s. Yeah, this setup's ready to go once I die.
Congrats.
I mean, I won't have armor. I'll have this armor, but whatever. I might just use that gun now. Actually, no, fuck it. I'll keep going with this until I lose it. Let's do a daytime raid. I don't care if I die.
Got it. This game feels weird after playing squad. Necro, thank you. Such a weird feeling. What the fuck? Bro, stop! Leave me alone! Ducky, thank you for the prime, man. I don't know. What'd you guys think of Squad? Did you like it? Was it fun to watch?
Yep, Glock.
Glide, thank you. I feel like it's right up, like, kind of the alley for a lot of Tarkov players. It's like, it's very different than Tarkov, but, like, I feel like that type of game definitely, like, appeals to this player base for sure. That's a thick boy up there as well.
Catch Me If You Can. Hollywood versus reality.
We'll be traveling at 6,000 miles per hour at an altitude of 300 feet.
Coming up. Hey 7-4 crew, welcome back. If you don't know me, my name's Kelsey. I'm a 747 pilot. My channel 74 Gear is all about aviation. Today I'm here in Charleston, South Carolina, and you know the drill. In Charleston, our hotel looks over a pool, so I can't really show you the video outside my hotel room, but that's where I'm at. An interesting fact about Charleston, South Carolina, Frank Abagnale, who this Catch Me If You Can movie is based on his life, he currently lives here in Charleston. I have not run across him, but he currently lives here. Most of you already know that this movie is based off of a true story. It's starring Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio, and of course both of them do an amazing job in this film. If you haven't already seen the movie, I'll put a link to it down below in the description. This film takes place during the golden age of aviation, the 60s and the 70s, and a lot consider that to be one of the best times to be part of a flight crew and cabin crew. So this movie needs no introduction. Let's get into it.
You look too young to be a pilot.
I'm a co-pilot.
Well, why so nervous?
How'd you feel if you lost your uniform first week on the job?
Relax. Pan Am's got lots of uniforms. It's going to be $164.
Great. I'll write you a check.
Sorry, no checks, no cash. You'll have to fill in your employee ID number, and then I'll bill Pan Am. I'll take it out in your next paycheck.
Even better.
The first thing that caught my eye was that Leonardo only has 2 stripes on his jacket. Now, in some countries, they have something called a second officer, which means that they are a cruise relief, which means on a very long flight, all they'll do is work the radios and hit some buttons and cruise. They don't do anything for the takeoff and the landing. However, Leonardo refers to himself as a co-pilot, which is not a term that we currently use now, but it usually indicates that he is a first officer. So that was just a little snafu I noticed, but he only has 2 instead of 3. The other people that you'll see that have 2 now, or sometimes flight attendants will have 2. In some airlines, I've seen flight attendants where they have a jacket and they have 2 stripes. But pilots now don't have 2 stripes unless they're a second officer, which only is in some countries. The second part, when he is talking with him about taking the money out of his paycheck, that's actually true, and that's how it works today. In most cases, what you have is a budget that you're allowed to spend on uniform parts. It could be $200, $300, $400. It really depends on your airline, and you can spend that on whatever you want. It could be shirts or pants or a jacket or whatever you want. But that is actually true. That's how it works. They take it out of your paychecks. So how they were talking about it then, about it coming out of your paycheck, is still how it works today. Now, something that is accurate for this time period, but is not how it works today, is you don't have somebody that's tailoring your uniform. In most cases, you're ordering a uniform and you'll have to go get it tailored yourself. Now, Pan Am was kind of like Emirates is today, which they're very conscious about image quality. So it's possible that at this time frame that you would go and have a tailor actually tailor your suit. Now when you get
I need my strength or something to go up so I can do this and jump up there. It hasn't gone up high enough yet. like having trouble seeing right now. I don't know why, I just can't like... Not foggy anymore. I'm just used to the fog and rain, to be honest. It's been raining and foggy in this game for like since all day yesterday, really. I don't hear shit. Please don't be a slick. I really... Oh, it's gonna be a USAC, isn't it? What is this, actually? Oh, fuck. Dude. I just found a level 6 armor. I should wear it, but I don't want to drop my other armor. I should wear it. I'm not gonna though. You know what? It might save me. I can give a shit about the flea market right now. How much does it weigh? 9, 7. Okay, that makes sense. Even though it's smaller, it weighs more. I'm gonna be heavy as shit, dude. Why can't I drop this? There we go. I'm hoping everyone just stays busy, like inside and shit. I like finding loot close to exfil, obviously, like everyone does. No one wants to find loot right in the beginning. You don't want to have to carry the shit across the map. That's outside. Repairing that level 6 armor is going to be expensive if I end up getting it fucked up. Don't do it to me, game. Okay, that's good. That's actually good. Okay. I should drop my armor. I think I might. I don't know. No, because then I'm gonna have to wear the level 6 armor. I don't know what to fucking do here. I'll just sit here for a second and try to figure out what I'm gonna do. I don't even know what's better. Is this Zuck better or is Slick better? Probably Slick. game. I don't have room. You're fucking with me now. What is this at? 46. To level 4, dude. Oh, I don't want to keep it on me. If I die, I'm gonna lose both of them. I should have thrown it. I might still. I don't know. It depends what I find. If I do hear someone or see someone... Oh, fuck. What was that? If I do hear or see someone, I will probably throw it. What am I hearing? I could have sworn I just heard something to my left, but I could be wrong. I'm really heavy too, so I'm trying to stop for stam every time I have an opportunity. See, that's not good. That's not something I want to happen right now. They're killing scabs. I shouldn't have jumped. I don't know where the guy is, so this could be a problem. I don't care if I fight him or not. I just want to get out with the level 6 armor. He's like right in front of me right there. Oh, I see him. How the fuck? How? Right in the fucking face. Directly in the fucking face. Good for him, whatever. GG. Good job, you fucking shit-ass fucking Battlestate games, bro. They cannot fucking get their game together. It doesn't matter if I used, like, 5.56, any round 5.56, any round 5.45, 9.95. It doesn't matter. That guy was gonna win, no matter what. Whether it had to do with ping or whatever. It's fucking bullshit, dude. What was I really gonna do with a level 6 armor anyway, though? Let's see. Finally, I fucking died. I think I did, like... You know what's funny? I get pissed about it, but I'm not even mad about losing the stuff. I don't care about the stuff. It's the fact that I'm dying to, like, these shit-ass reasons. It's not even that my aim was shit. It's not that I was using shit ammo or a shit weapon or shitty armor. It's that the fucking game is shit. And the game decides when you're gonna win or lose a fight. But it's okay, because I wanted to use the RFB anyway. I should have threw a nade and ran around the right side. It's all good, though. Good for him. He got some nice armor. I hope he destroyed it, though, so he has to pay to fix it. So I'll do the RFB. The M61s. I'll use the rig. I have most stuff already ready. All I had that run was the level 6 armor anyway. It was literally going to be like no profit for me. It was just in armor. That's it. So, he can have it. I don't really care. And the PKO6 on that gun was shit because they nerfed them or whatever the fuck they did. They made it blurry. So it's all good. It's no loss. Alright. Do I have another big backpack? I probably don't. I have this one. Wait, where is it? This one right here. But I can't necessarily, like... Wait, maybe I can. No, there's no fucking way. Trying to fit everything just right here for a second. Alright, so we got a tri-zip. Now I can put everything back in here. Hopefully it all fits again. Yeah, it's gonna fit, okay. Right? I don't fucking know. Alright. Let's do level 4 shit helmet. Razor. And then let's open up this kit. So we got the RFB with the M61s. Got a rig. Got some condors apparently. Fuck yeah. Morphine. Salewa, which I really don't need to bring, but I'll bring it anyway. We got a nade. It's the armor. Armor's the issue. But it's okay. I'll just do that. And I'll just throw this away really quick so I can clear up some room. Alright, so now I'm shooting M61s, okay? I got this mag and this mag full of M61s. I'm gonna bring some extra ammo actually. Some M80s. So I got 41 M61s, and I got 680 M80s. I wonder how much damage I did to that guy. Fuck, that's frustrating, dude. Losing a fucking fight like that. A simple fucking fight. That's why I said I suck at PvP. I'm not that good at it. That's why I'm really good at making money in this game, but I'm terrible at PvP. It is what it is, I guess. Oh my god, this lobby's full. I played that dumb anyway. So I look at it like this. I'm carrying a level 6 armor. Objective, I want to fucking get out with it. I want to get out with the level 6 armor. Why did I hear the guy shooting scavs and push up to him when I want to get out with the thing? I should have just wrapped around. As long as I hit my shots here, I should be able to drop some people. Unfortunately, this is my last backpack of this size, so if I end up dying here, I'm gonna have to go with smaller backpacks, but it's all good. I'm not using a pilgrim. It lights up like a fucking highlighter in the middle of the field, so I'm not doing that. So the Burkett is my next size down after I lose this one. Let's try zip. Where'd you put, fuck. If this stash is good, I'll hit more over here. Fuck. Instantly overweight. Fuck that. I'm good. I'm fucking good. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Where the fuck did he go? Is that him? I don't know if I got him. It would sure as hell be. I'm gonna die right here. I think I got him, didn't I? If not, I'm about to die right now. Dude, how did I not get him there? How did I not kill this guy? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm so confused right now. No. Dude. What? You should be like... Dude. I guess I didn't get the guy. That's crazy, dude. I can't believe I didn't kill that guy. This is the guy that's shooting me right now, I think. That wasn't the guy that just shot me, I don't think. That, I don't even know if that was a scav. Yeah, it was. I'm just gonna move away. slightly. I still think I killed a guy over here. He dropped instantly when I shot him, dude. He was right here. It's kind of bullshit because I know I killed that guy. Unless he squatted right as I fucking pulled the trigger. I guess it's a possibility. That's actually better than the one I'm wearing, I think, right? Yeah. I wish I didn't just shoot that scab a bunch of times with M61. Because I would have liked to know the hits I had on the guy. That's outside. Every time I move, I hear something over there, like outside. All right. What I can really use right now is a pretty large stack of M61s. Like a 40 stack of M61s would be mint right now. Mint. I do hear running to my left over there. Someone might be running from the mall over to the blue wall. about it from where I am. Fill up the single slots. I thought I heard something over here when I first got to the bush right there, but I probably didn't. I can't wait till I get the flea, and I can just buy as many M61s as I want. I don't have to use these shitty M80s. Half my mags are M61s, the other half are M80s. That's what fucking sucks right now. So it's like, once I shoot those first 40 shots, it's M80s. I don't need more food. No thank you. So those two stashes right there. What did I just hear that way? I think someone's in the compound. I'm just gonna get moving. I can't believe I lost that fight on the highway. That's fucking so stupid, man. Fucking 545, dude. Dude, what did I just fucking hear? Shit. Not good. Is there someone right in front of me, dude? I'm about to die right now, probably. Did I really just hear walking over there from here? No way. Alright, the longer I sit here, the higher chance I have to get fucking smacked by an M61 in the face. So I'm just gonna continue a little bit, hopefully not die. This is like the most dangerous shit ever. Garbage. I'll sell it though, I guess. Alright, so they've already made it into the parking garage, meaning people are starting to exfil now, so I need to get a fucking put some pep in my step here. This fucking raid sucked. It was not the plan to fucking... I don't know how I didn't kill that PMC. If I'm being 100% honest. That PMC should be laying in a bush over there dead. I think maybe I killed him and he glitched and fell through the ground. Or I didn't kill him and it wasn't a PMC. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. I don't see anybody.
Your pants, you'll have to go to your own tailor and tailor them yourself. All right, let's get back to the film.
Hello.
I did fucking kill him. I fucking knew it, dude.
Are you my deadhead to Miami?
I fucking knew it.
Yes, yes.
I couldn't find his body.
Yeah, I'm your deadhead. Here you go.
You're a little late, but the jump.
God damn it.
You know,
His body
been a
must have
while
fell
since
through the
I've
map
managed
or
to
something.
cleanse
I
the
don't know where he
jumpsuit
went.
Have a nice flight.
Well, he has 3 stripes now, so maybe they put the 3rd stripe on after he left the tailor. I don't know. Another thing that's really cool is that where this is taking place looks like JFK. It's that old TWA hotel that they've been renovating, and I think it's open now. It is really cool. I haven't had a chance to check it out, but I've heard from a few people it's really cool. The biggest Hollywood thing about this scene is actually how they're confusing 2 words that are often messed up: deadheading and jump seating. So she asks him, "Are you my deadheader?"
Are you my deadhead to Miami?
Now, what the term deadhead means is when your company is moving you from one location to another location because they need you to get there, that is a deadhead. In this case, it seems like Frank is going to Miami because he wants to go there. That's called jump seat. So they confuse these 2 words because if he was a deadheader, he would be walking up, he'd have a positive space seat, and he would go fly like any other passenger. A lot of times you'll see on my Instagram, I talk about, oh, I'm on a deadhead, and it's abbreviated DH. And you'll see that sometimes I put that on my Instagram, and people say, well, what's a deadhead? That's what a deadhead is. It's usually when the company needs me to get to a different city, they'll put me on an aircraft as a passenger, and they'll fly me there. The term jump seat is what's used when I want to go somewhere on my own, on my free time. So in a case where I finish work and I'm ready to go somewhere and visit friends, I will jump seat. And that means where I fly for free, if there's a spot available, I can catch a flight. So now when you see those posts on my Instagram, say I'm on a deadhead going to Japan, that's what I'm talking about. Now when you deadhead, you don't ride on the flight deck. You ride as a passenger in the back, like I said earlier. So the fact that he's going to actually go on his free time means if there's not a seat available in the back, he'll ride up on the flight deck. That's called the jump seat. That seat that you sit in is called the jump seat, and the act of doing this, traveling for free on your own, is called jump seating. Another thing that people have asked me about is when you're deadheading, can you ride on the jump seat? And no, you can't. The only scenario that you're allowed to ride on the flight deck is when there are no extra seats available in the back. And for the most part, no airline pilot is going to ask to sit in that seat because it's very uncomfortable. The only scenario might be if it's a friend of yours that's flying or some guys that you really want to talk to, you might sit up there, but the seats are a lot less comfortable than even the passenger seats in the back, and I know that's hard to believe. For some of you that ridden coach on a very long flight, you think this is the worst possible seat. Trust me, that seat, the jump seat up there on the flight deck is worse. It's very small, there's no support. A lot of times your legs have no room to stretch out at all, and you also need permission to go to the bathroom, so it's definitely worse. That being said, I know a lot of aviation enthusiasts would pay a lot of money to sit up there, so it all depends on what you think. Okay, let's get back to Catch Me If You Can.
Are you my deadhead? Frank, Captain Oliver, John Larkin, the co-pilot, Fred Tully, flight engineer.
Frank Taylor, Pan Am. Thanks for giving me a lift, boys.
Go ahead and take a seat, Frank. We're about to push. What kind of equipment you on? DC-8?
707.
You turning around on the red eye?
I'm jumping puddles for the next few months, trying to earn my keep running leapfrogs for the weak and weary.
No shame in that. We all did it.
Something that's very Hollywood in this scene is that both the pilots are already wearing their shoulder harnesses. I've talked about it many times before, but while you're on the ground, pilots never wear those. They're not very comfortable, it's hard to move and get things, so you never wear your shoulder harnesses, and honestly, after takeoff, like you saw in the Sully movie that did the Hollywood versus reality on, shortly after takeoff, most pilots take their shoulder harnesses off, because at that point, you don't really need them. Next, you see Leonardo actually looking around for where the jump seat is. I know it seems crazy, but on every plane it's different, and sometimes you have to hit a button to release it. So it's kind of an interesting thing because I've been there trying to get a jump seat out and I can see everybody on the plane looking at me, and it feels awkward, like, yeah, I fly a $200 million plane, but I can't figure out how to work this seat. And honestly, it happens a lot more than you might think. What happens is when you get up there, the pilots will ask something like, are you familiar? And that's basically asking how familiar are you with the flight deck of this aircraft as far as for the emergency exits, how the jump seat works, and all of those things. If you're not familiar, then you just say, no, I've never been on this flight deck before, or I haven't been here for a while. And they'll give you a quick briefing of all the things that you need to know. And one of them is how to get the seat out, how to stow the seat in the case that you need to evacuate. It's really important that if you've never been up there before, that you tell them you've never been up there before, because it gets very embarrassing if you say that you've been there before and you know how it all works and then you can't figure it out. I mean, I've never done it, but a friend told me about it. Okay, let's get back to the movie.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Would you like a drink after takeoff?
Milk?
80 knots. Check. D1.
Ooh. I might just get out with this. I don't know how much it's worth right now, but I might just get out with it. Also, fuck. I think I want to get out with this. Did it say Emercom and Railway or just one? Emercom and Railway, okay. Dude. These slugs suck. Ah. I didn't take his mags, so now I only have like 110 round mag for it. That's a nice ass AKM though. I'm gonna hook it up when I get back to the stash. If I get back to the stash, I should say. I did grab his mags. Durr. Grab this whole fucking rig. Of course I grabbed his mags. I should have been wearing it, to be honest, but no. Ooh. Got those. I can't use this gun. I can't change guns either. I can't shoot my gun. There we go, now I can. That was fucking weird. It wouldn't let me switch guns, it wouldn't let me aim the gun, nothing. It was just literally just stuck like this. It's Battle State Games deciding they want me to fucking die because I've made too much money. That's what's probably about to happen. They're like, oh yeah, kill this guy. He's bringing too much money in. Just spawn a fucking scab boss over here. Or actually, let's make it so whatever damage he does on someone else, it does that damage on him. Or let's make everyone else invincible. Let's make his bullets go around the target instead of hitting. I don't know what an OFZ is worth, the big missile. Or the big shell. Alright. I was trying to conserve stamina so I can run the last stretch without fucking dying instantly.
Rotate. B2, positive. Gear up.
Dear Dad, today was graduation. I am now a co-pilot earning $1,400 a month plus benefits. And the best part is, they tell me my family can fly for free.
So the callouts that you hear the pilots making are actually pretty accurate. Those are still calls or variations of calls that we still use to this day. So Hollywood obviously did some research on that to get that right. Something that I was laughing about, however, was that he was talking about how he's making $1,400 a month. Now in the 60s and the 70s, that was probably a lot of money. What I'm laughing about is in the 90s and 2000s, pilots were still making, in some cases, only that amount of money. And instead of being excited, writing home saying, I'm making this much money, pilots were writing home saying, I'm only making this much money. Please send me some food.
It's funny because it's true.
Now, something that's in here that I've never seen before, and maybe some of the aviation enthusiasts know, there's two little mirror-looking things that are sitting up on the upper part of the dash. Now, I've never seen those before, but maybe some of the aviation enthusiasts can tell me down below in the comment section what those are, because I have no idea. And you also saw what I was talking about in that earlier scene about the seat being hidden inside that little closet. It would be a little bit hard for you to find that if you didn't know where it was. And once you're up there on the flight deck of another aircraft, of another airline, it's kind of like being a guest in someone's home. You're not just going to start rifling through all their stuff. So usually you'll kind of just wait and let them show you where it is, like what happened there. But so that is actually pretty accurate to how it would happen, except it wouldn't be the flight attendants that would usually come up and do it for you. One of the other pilots would tell you how to get it out. Okay, let's get back to Catch Me If You Can.
Thank you all very much for coming. At the end of the day, I'll be choosing 8 young ladies to be a part of Pan Am's future stewardess flight crew program. Now, these 8 young ladies will accompany me on a 2-month public relations tour through Europe. They will discover firsthand what it takes to be a Pan American stewardess.
What qualifies me to be a future stewardess?
Well, I think that I'm really friendly and I can really help out and make people feel welcome on the plane. And
we'll be traveling at 6,000 miles per hour at an altitude of 300 feet.
God damn it. I have these Ghirardelli chocolates, but I just fucking caramel.
That blonde out front?
Should have been a pilot.
Exactly.
For those of you that are planning to be flight attendants in the future, and obviously in this film they're calling them stewardesses because that was what they were called back in the day, but they still do those large group interviews like what they're showing there. And while I've never participated in a flight attendant interview process, I did find it funny that that flight attendant was making an announcement.
We'll be traveling at 6,000 miles per hour at an altitude of 300 feet.
Now, even if she were to reverse the numbers that she said, 300 and 6,000, and they were to be doing 300 knots at 6,000 feet, that would still be pretty impressive. Not as impressive as 6,000 knots at 300 feet, but you get the point. As the part as far as for walking through the terminal and having people stare at you, that's not as common now as it used to be. It does happen a lot more, I find, when I'm overseas. Even domestically inside the US, though, I do see it from time to time. Sometimes as I'm walking with a group of flight attendants, you'll see people that are looking over and smiling. You kind of see that look in their eye like, man, that's something I'd really like to have done. And usually it's from older people that remember that golden era of aviation. It's definitely not today as glamorous as it was during this time, the 60s and the 70s when Pan Am was doing everything. But at the end of the day, it beats most any other job. I do find, though, for sure, in a lot of countries, sometimes in Asia or even South America, that the way they treat you as a crew member is significantly better when they know that you're crew. There is still that idea of how cool and how amazing it is to be part of a flight crew. And it's really nice to be treated that way because it gives me a little taste of what it used to be like for these pilots and these flight attendants back in the 60s and the 70s. It's my understanding that Frank, the guy who Leonardo DiCaprio is portraying in this movie, actually did that group interview and actually took a group of 8 over to Europe. And honestly, that is so baller.
That is so baller.
Good for you, Frank. Good for you. Something else that caught my eye, which isn't really a Hollywood thing, but Leonardo now has 4 stripes on his jacket. That signifies that he is now a captain. And back in this era, usually you weren't getting very, very young captains at the airlines, not like you're seeing now because of such a heavy pilot shortage. At this time, you wouldn't get somebody usually that young as a captain at a big airline like that. Now this next scene is towards the end of the movie after they've caught Leonardo for doing all the things that he shouldn't have been doing, and he's on his way back to the US to face trial.
Carl. Carl. You have to remember to let me call my father when we land. I want to talk to him before he sees me on television or something like that. Carl, look. That's LaGuardia right there. Runway 44.
Okay, I had to pause it here real quick. There is no such thing as runway 44. How it works is the runways have numbers based on the compass heading of that runway. For example, if your plane was landing to the north, it would have runway 36, meaning it's landing directly to the north, or directly to the south, runway 18, or to the east or to the west, and it's going to have a numbers of anything like that. So you could have runway 7 or runway 27, but you can't have runway 44. So that's just something I don't know you could use as a party trick if people are talking about the different runways, but it's all based on the compass heading of that specific runway. And over time, as the compass changes, sometimes it'll actually change the number of that runway. Another thing that is just funny is that I find it so interesting that in real life, this individual was able to portray being an airline pilot and fly in trick crews, flight attendants, and pilots that he was actually a pilot. And I find that pretty funny because when I started this channel, if you're newer, when I started this channel, I had a lot of messages saying, that guy's not a real pilot, he's a liar, he's a fake. And I find it just amazing that in real life, this guy was able to go out there and convince that many people to let him fly for free and travel all around the world. I realize it was a different era and people were more honest during that time period, but I just find it so amazing. Okay, last scene of Catch Me If You Can.
You'll have to take your seat, sir. I've told you twice. We're landing.
Sorry, thank you.
All of you.
Frank, come on now. Frank?
We're landing in 6 minutes. All of you need to be in your seats.
Frank, open the door.
Fastened.
Frank!
There is a way to actually unlock those doors from the outside without busting it in and possibly squishing the person that's in there. I'm not going to tell you how to do it because I don't want to be responsible for someone getting their bathroom break interrupted, but there is a way to have that done. The scene with him climbing down the toilet is pretty Hollywood though. I don't know the schematics of this aircraft and how it works, but for example on the 747, that does not work. This is what the inside of the wheel well looks like on a Boeing 747. I don't have the courage or the drive to rip off the toilet seat because I am not interested to see what's down there and I think it would be totally disgusting. However, on a 747, you'll just have to take my word for it, there is no way to climb through and down into the wheel well. They are not connected. I've done so many aviation movies starring Tom Hanks, I hope he enjoys these if he ever watches them. If you haven't seen the Hollywood versus reality that I did on the film Castaway starring Tom Hanks, when his plane crashes into the ocean, I'll put a link to it right here. I look forward to hearing from you. Until then, keep the blue side out. $7,500. Hollywood versus reality.
Mayday, mayday, mayday! European 162!
Coming up. Hey 7-4 crew, welcome back. If you don't know me, my name's Kelsey. I'm a 747 pilot. My channel 7-4 Gear is all about aviation. One of the big movie requests I've been getting lately is to do 7500. It's a movie from Amazon Prime. If you don't know what 7500 signifies, it basically means it's a code that we put into our transponder which lets air traffic control know that our plane has been hijacked. So I think we know where this movie's going, but let's get into it.
Tobias, you want some water?
No, thank you.
Nathalie, wo ist das Wasser?
Was brauchst du?
Oh, ich hab's gefunden.
Gut, okay.
Ja.
Erstmal.
aircraft is technically okay. There's just one tire with a small cut that needs to be changed tonight, okay?
All right.
The tempo and the interactions here that they're showing is really what it's like when you show up to the plane to start the trip, including the part where the captain's unable to find the water. I've talked about this with flight attendants. The water and things in the galley tend to move around, and it's not an area where we're 100% familiar with where things are supposed to be at. So it is true that there will be a situation where the pilots are unable to find the water. That's actually very accurate. Something that is a bit surprising, and I wouldn't necessarily say that it's Hollywood, but the fact that the FO is pulling out paper charts. Paper charts is something that we did have back in the day, but they're not going to be in the clear folders that you see on here. Those sleeves would create a massive, massive book if you were to carry them around all like that. This up here is an example of what the book actually looks like. It's just a bunch of loose leaf papers. If they were to sit in those sleeves, it would take up a massive amount of your bag. In most every airline now, everything is on your iPad, which is great because with these paper charts that you had to do, you had to update them every time a new approach came in. You had to get rid of the old ones and put in the new ones, and it was a pain to update them. So now all you gotta do is hit one button, it refreshes, everything is there, and it's great. I love it. That's the other thing that is not very accurate as far as for the time period, 2020. I don't know any airlines that are only using paper charts right now, but I guess it's possible, so I wouldn't go so far to say that that's Hollywood. So far, this is actually very accurate. Let's see what's next.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be okay.
I know. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Babe.
What did you do?
Babe.
What?
What did you eat today?
What do you mean?
Kiss me.
Nice airplane. 2 wings, 2 engines. Sounds good. You guys seem to know each other.
Yeah, we try to keep our professional lives separate, but
Are you married?
we're not married yet. But we have a boy at home.
Oh.
Yeah, he's with her mom right now.
Oh, okay. How old is he?
He's just turned 2.
Wow, that must be a lot of work, I guess.
Yeah, it's worth it though.
This scene's very accurate. I know before every flight, I would have a flight attendant come up and give me a kiss on the lips. That's pretty much normal and standard. As well as the fact is that little interaction, the small talk that you see between the captain and the first officer, that's actually how it goes. Usually there, you've done a lot of the work that you need to do, and then you make a little small talk to kind of figure out who you're flying with. If you're a captain, you're trying to figure out if this person's new, how long they've been flying, so you kind of know what level of pilot you're dealing with, if they're new with the aircraft and things like that. And then you're also trying to build a little bit of rapport before you go work together. On the topic of the flight attendant dating the pilot though, that does happen. I made a video a while back on the 3 different types of women that pilots tend to marry, and flight attendants are one of them. Obviously it's people that you're working with, and so that is very possible. The other thing is that you'll have some crews where they're dating and they do all their trips together and they keep it very professional, and then on the other side of it is the couple that are always all over each other at every break, on every turn and things like that, which is a little bit annoying, but you have both types. So you have people like this, and then you have the other type. So that's very accurate as well. So far I'm impressed with how accurate everything is here. Let's see what's next.
Also, your zero fuel weight is 56.8.
Okay.
And you've got a no-talk. It's 5 kilogram dry ice and 2 liters of engine oil and 8 liters of fuel. It's in hold free. There you go. All right, then I'll be downstairs and come back with the final picture, right?
Do that.
See you in a bit, guys.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Oh my God. I've known this guy for years.
So sorry to interrupt. I think you were asking for this?
Yeah, thank you.
Are you ready for boarding, guys?
We were born ready.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
That's
Anytime.
good.
You can just go ahead.
Okay, great.
Thank you, Gökçe. Wait, is it Gökçe or Gökçe?
Gotcha.
Oh, where does it come from?
Turkey. My dad's Turkish.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for this.
Okay.
Let me explain a few terms because of what they bring up here. He says zero fuel weight. That's basically the weight of the aircraft with all the cargo, passengers, everything factored in, minus the fuel. Kind of self-explanatory, but that's what it means. There are limitations the aircraft has for a weight, maximum landing weight, maximum weight for takeoff, maximum weight of a zero fuel weight. There's all these different limitations, and that's one of them. So that's something that will be brought up to you sometimes. Next he says no talk. No talk means notice to captain.
Also, your zero fuel weight is 56.8. Okay. And you've got a no talk?
That's a term that's used when you're carrying something that's dangerous. On passenger flying, there's a lot less of that than what you'll have on cargo. When we do cargo flights, there's almost always a no talk. There's always something dangerous that we're carrying, whether it'll be like brand new cell phones. If you have a plane full of brand new cell phones, obviously if one of those planes was to have faulty batteries and that was to catch fire, it would be a massive problem. Things like that. Those types of things aren't going to be on a passenger aircraft as often as you'll have on a cargo aircraft. As for the flight attendant asking for permission to board, that's also very accurate. And what happens usually is the gate agent, who is the person that's there up at the gate who is making all the announcements and things like that, they'll come down, 10 minutes before boarding or so, verify that the crew is ready. They'll ask the flight attendants if they're ready, and the flight attendants or the gate agent will ask the pilots if we're ready. And they want to make sure that everything's ready before you get everybody onto the plane, because I've had it where you get everybody on the plane, and if there is a problem, now you have to take everybody off, and it is a big mess. So it's better to make sure everybody's ready to go before they board the passengers. So again, that's very accurate as far as how that interaction is going. All right, let's get back to 7,500.
So, departure briefing?
Yeah,
All right, we're on a 319. Technical NECAM status is checked. No relevant NOTAMs. We're expecting taxi via Romeo Whiskey and Bravo, runway 26 left. Estimated takeoff weight is 54.8 tons, block fuel 7.2 tons. That gives us an extra fuel of 1.2, which is around 30 minutes. So it's runway 26 left, flex 55, speeds V1 135, VR 135, V2 142, transition altitude 5,000.
Cool, thank you.
Man, they're using a lot of actual words here that we use. So NOTAM, a NOTAM is notice to airmen. It's things that would be relevant to us when we're flying. So if you're going into an airport where, let's say, a runway is closed, that would be on the NOTAM. That's something that you would want to know before you got there. So that's notice to airmen. It says no relevant NOTAMs.
No relevant NOTAMs. We're expecting taxi via Romeo Whiskey and Bravo, runway 26 left.
Essentially, what that says is there's nothing that's out or that's going to be a problem that's going to affect the flight. That's what that means. Every airline has their own pre-departure briefing, and obviously I've never flown the Airbus, and every airline is different. So how accurate is this briefing? It sounds pretty accurate to me. One of the things that caught my eye is I think he said they have 1.3 extra on the fuel.
That gives us an extra fuel of 1.2, which is around.
don't know if that's meaning that is to get there plus all the reserves and all the flight requirements that we're required to have when you're flying at the airlines plus an extra 30 minutes, or he's saying all they have is enough to get there and 30 minutes, which would be very, very tight, and most pilots aren't going to go with just an extra 30 minutes because you could be going around weather, a lot of other things. So I don't know which one of those that he's saying, but overall the briefing is pretty accurate the way he's saying it. Another word that he used was transitional altitude being 5,000.
Transitional altitude, 5,000.
Now, if you're in the US, you might be thinking 5,000, it's 18,000. Well, in Germany, it's actually 5,000. Every country is different as far as where their transitional altitude is, and the way that he said transitional altitude instead of transitional level is actually accurate. Transitional altitude is when you're going up, transition level is when you're coming down, and if you are an aviation enthusiast and you want to show a pilot how smart you are, ask them what the difference between transitional altitude and transition level is, because unless you're flying a lot of international heavy flying, that's probably not something that most pilots are going to know. So it's a good way to show them just how smart you are. And if you aren't familiar with why we do the transition levels, it's basically once you get above a certain altitude, and like I said, in every country it's different, they want everybody to be on the same barometric pressure. And that's just so there's enough spacing between the planes when they're flying. As you're flying around, there's different pressures from weather and things like that. So they want everybody to be on the same altitude so they have enough separation of 1,000 feet while we're flying around. So everybody gets onto a common barometric pressure, which is 29.92. We're on that common pressure, so that way that the air traffic control knows that there's going to be 1,000 feet of separation while they're flying us around up there. Something else that's actually really good here is that you see the captain has got his leg up on the dash. That's true. When we do that on a 747, I see Airbus guys do it as well. That's actually very accurate. There's actually a little rest spot up there, so that way you can set your foot up there. So that's very accurate. Whoever wrote this movie or was involved in creating all this spent a lot of time with a pilot or involved or watching people on the flight deck and how they move, because the overall rhythm and how things are going are very accurate so far. Okay, let's get back to the movie.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Bad news. You're missing 2 passengers and both got luggage.
You are kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding. What we're doing right now is trying to find them. I've them called out twice, but nothing so far. They were at the check-in quite early, so the luggage will be at the back of the plane, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So you have to take out a couple of containers.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
10 minutes, 12 minutes?
10, if it's there, yeah. 10, max 15. Well, it's your decision. Do we take it off, or do you want to wait? What are we going to do?
No, we're not ready. Take them off.
All right?
Yeah.
Well, then I call up from down below as soon as we get the luggage, all right?
Cool.
Sorry, man.
Thank you.
I hate that. We could probably wait for a few minutes at least. If you want.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to wait.
The operations guy came up and said the passengers with the luggage didn't show up. The reason that's relevant is because if you're flying as a passenger, you need to have your bags go with you. You can't just drop bags off and then not get on the plane. Obviously, there's some security and safety reasons for that. So if someone checks into a flight and then they don't get on that flight, they have to find the bags. He mentioned something about a canister or container. I'm not familiar with the A319 as far as for how their loading baggage works for this airline in particular, but generally you're not going to have a canister like you've seen on some of my Instagram photos where you see those canisters with the bags and stuff inside them. Usually you aren't going to have that in a situation like this. They're going to be loaded individually. So it is a pain to find them, but he's talking about containers and canisters like you're imagining on a 747 or a freighter, where they're going to take it off like that. That seemed a little bit strange, and it could have just been the wording, or maybe some of the airlines in Europe do that, but most of the airlines in the US don't. Having canisters like that would be more efficient, but the thing is the door space isn't big enough to load in a container like that. It would be a pretty large door in order to load it up and put something like that with the bags in there. So I think that's why they don't do that. Another thing that's very accurate here is you see the first officer suggesting staying a little bit or waiting a couple minutes.
I hate that. We could probably wait for a few minutes at least.
The way that he does it is actually pretty accurate, because you understand that at the end of the day, the captain is making the final authority and making the final decision, but you might want to just give your input. And so he's saying it in a way which is basically, hey, I'm okay to wait if you want to wait. And the captain's saying, no, I don't want to wait, which is pretty standard. People are trying to keep all their flights on time, and the airlines are usually doing that as well. So he's saying pull the bags, which makes sense, and that's what I would do in that case. Pull the bags because it's going to take a few minutes to find and pull those bags. If you pull them and the people show up, you can just throw them back in. If you wait 10 minutes until they show up, you're never going to be able to get them off on time, and now you're going to be leaving late. So his decision and thought-making process is pretty good right there. All right, let's get back to the movie.
Okay, guys, we're fine now. Boarding completed.
Okay,
Have a nice flight. Bye-bye.
See you later.
See you later.
I'll be with the passengers real quick. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your captain. My name is Michael Litzman. On behalf of the entire crew and ESW, I'd like to welcome you on our flight to Paris. You've probably heard that boarding is completed. That means all passengers are on board. So we should be able to leave our position on scheduled time. My colleague, Mr. Tobias Ellis, will fly you tonight, and he'll come back to you with some more information during cruise flight. For the time being, I hope you feel comfortable on board. Wish you a nice day, and thank you for your trust in us.
I like how the captain gets ready for his captain's voice before he does his briefing. I've seen people do that before. Something else that I like, which you've heard me mention in a lot of my other Hollywood versus reality videos, is the first officer doesn't have his shoulder harnesses on. You're not going to put those on usually until you're getting ready to go. In this case, to push back, I personally generally wait a little bit later, but it's definitely not something that you'd be wearing all this time. In a lot of other movies I've seen where they have the shoulder harnesses on the entire time, that's not something that's very accurate. You would leave them off until it's time to go to do work because they're a little bit difficult to move around and turn and things like that.